Hi, I'm Tyra Hilliard. I'm an associate professor in the restaurant, hotel, and meetings management program, and I'm thrilled to be co-teaching this course, RHM 385, Event Leadership, Problem Solving, and Planning, with LaToya Scott from the Ferguson Center, our student center at University of Alabama. This has been such an amazing experience to be able to teach this course because it gives me a chance to teach the students about event management, but then actually let them experience it at the student center with hands-on experience. I think that you can tell students about events, but events are one of those things that until you've actually done them and you've seen that the tables aren't set up right, or the speaker's running late, or there's something that's going on, they really just don't understand. And so I think this blends the theory, the practice, the curricular and co-curricular in such a way that the students are getting such a better education than anything I could give them strictly in a classroom environment. I'm new at University of Alabama, but I've taught at several other universities, and I've never had a chance to teach a class like this. And so I'm thrilled to do it. My understanding is that this was all the brainchild of the Ferguson Center, of Mr. Bacon and Mrs. Scott, and that they came to our department with it. And even before I came here, I was tagged to teach it with them. And I'm just so glad that I was, because it's really been a great experience. And I know there's been some trepidation on both probably the part of the Student Center and our department, but also a lot of enthusiasm about this experimental approach. And it really has been experimental. I think the biggest advantage is giving them that experience, but I also have realized now that we're nearly through our first semester teaching it that it didn't go exactly the way we expected it to go, and we've learned as we've gone along, and we've gotten a lot of feedback from our students about what's worked and what hasn't, and we've realized to some extent that maybe the theory they're learning in the classroom isn't enough to just throw them into events, that we need to continue the teaching component along with this hands-on component. And so we're revising the course for next semester, and I think hopefully we can keep tweaking it until it's just the amazing experience that we already think it is, but something that we think it really can be. I think one of the ways, one of the opportunities that we had in this class was to actually have the students get some hands-on experience in event production with somebody from a production company who came here and agreed to set up equipment just for them, just for the students to experience. And that was one of the moments for me when I saw one of the students get down on her hands and knees on a stage and start working on event production equipment that she had no idea how to set up, but she was willing to try. That was a real aha moment for me when I thought, that's something I could not teach. I could show her lighting and rigging and all kinds of equipment in slides or discuss it in class, but she actually got to see what worked and what didn't, and so that was significant. I think another opportunity that has been significant to me was a field trip that we held, that we took students to a museum that hosts a festival every year. And you know, one of the students on the way back said, you know, this was the best field trip ever, you know, and you don't hear that from students very often, and just to be sitting there and to actually be hearing that says to me that this class makes a difference, and I'm just really grateful for the partnership between the Student Center and our department, and look forward to a long and happy partnership.